on this absolutely, I don't know if you can see it, how cold it is. It is Baltic. And a lot of golf courses are currently closed. Well, more than a few actually. Absolutely, really. I'm gonna keep walking during this live. Yeah, because the whole thing about golf now is, well, it's either frozen solid or absolutely raining and flooded. It's like time of night, is it? Coming up for 6:30, something about that. And I'm still recovering from the old whatever I've had, lurgy virus, whatever it is. But in general, the golf courses have been struggling big time. And wherever you are, you'll know about this because the weather's just been terrible. So, the weather's been absolutely awful. Freezing cold, either that or it's been raining or whatever. But anyway, in this day and age, you can't say anything about it because if you do, then someone's got something else to say about it. And it's just like freedom of speech has been eroded away. You can't moan about anything, say anything. Oh. I mean, the best laugh I had was someone commented, "Oh, that's the best that golf course has looked for the last 40 years." I worked out the boy's age, and he hasn't been living for 40 years. No, on that golf course anyway. I mean, that's a bold statement to make. Very bold, and it's just no accurate. So, I know a lot of us are up against it. And in general, it's a better lighting. Predominantly better. This time of year, winter, hang on. Coca-Cola, can't beat it. This time of year, golf is really on the back burner, isn't it? Most courses are frozen solid or totally flooded. And to be honest, most golf courses don't have the resources or the money to spend what they need to top dress and solid tine or hollow tine or whatever you want to do on your greens. You need to put hundreds of tons of sand in, and just the sand alone for most golf courses is more than what their membership pulls in. To give you an idea how bad courses are struggling, Tillicooty has got less than £28,000 in the bank. So that's Tillicooty Golf Club, less than £28,000 in the bank, and it's got to get through to March. So a lot of these courses in Scotland and everywhere will be the same. Really struggling to get by on like their membership. And what do greenkeepers do in this kind of weather? I mean, it is absolutely either your course is flooded beyond belief, so if you take machinery out, you just like rip it up. And if it's frozen solid, you might get away with taking machinery out, but you're not going to be doing much because the ground is frozen solid. So basically, you're talking a lot of things that are just no conducive to playing good golf or looking after good golf courses at this time of year. We're no advertising McDonald's, but I decided to have one. I hadn't had one in ages. I'm waiting for the train. Somebody's talking. I don't know. These folk, they're just talking. Whoa.
Please also remember that alcohol is currently banned throughout our network.
Got to remember that. Alcohol is banned throughout our network. Hilariousness of hilariousness. But yeah, so remember, when we're doing a live, you can put a comment in, let us know you're watching. Any questions? Hopefully I'll see someone online. 3 or 4 years I'll pop in online. And at this time of night, let's be honest, what else is there to do? Oh, I think Strictly's finished. Traitors has started. And apparently, Traitors is the big thing to be watching. But honestly, I've watched a few episodes, right, and I'm thinking to myself, how many of them in that, whatever the heck they are, castle, whatever it is, are you telling me they don't have any idea who the traitors are? I mean, come on. I mean, you're sitting watching going, are you seriously, like, naming everybody who's not a traitor at the round table? You've got to, at least by now, have worked out, right, wait a minute, there's too many coincidences happening here. Surely to goodness, somebody's got to know who the traitors are. You would hope. But yeah, it's averaging -7 right now.
This is a customer information announcement. Please be advised that ScotRail does not allow
At the
scooters
old
in stations
ScotRail.
or on trains. Thank you.
While we're doing this live, I didn't want to do this, but I'm gonna mention it. It's rather, it's a touching, sad reverent of modern times. Now, I've been in the service over 25 years, and I started in my service with an officer called John Cook, and John was there. Me and John battled through many a time together in the service. Years went by, John left, I lost touch with John, and only 2 years ago I met up with a young lad in Wetherspoons who turns out to be John's laddie, right? He's writing the music just like John was. John Cook we're talking about, and Scott Cook. And sadly, the young lad's lost his life just last week. And I'm kind of doing this live because of two reasons. One, to reach out obviously to family and to tell you guys the update. Young lad, keen musician, did loads of DJ work, everything, brilliant guy. Met him umpteen times, happened to get speaking to him in the local spoons, and because his name is Crook, I said, sir, that's an unusual name. I said, I used to work with a guy called John, and he goes, that's my dad. So I just can't believe the news that a young lad under 30, he's no longer with us. And obviously I've reached out to John and his family. I've put out a couple of posts. He's messaged me back saying thanks for your support and I. And obviously, just like everyone else is in shock about it. Can't believe that young lad's not here anymore. I spoke to him the turn of before the new year in Wetherspoons. I spoke to the young lad and he was doing fine. I didn't have, like everyone else, it's been a total shock. And
also between Dundee and Aberdeen.
It's sad times.
Journey times will be extended so please plan your entire journey in advance
So,
by checking the ScotRail website
although,
or downloading our app.
all kinds of things happen in life, don't they? But, excuse me, I've still got this virus thing. I just, I'm like, can't believe it's happened to the guy, young families left behind as well. John and his family's clearly, obviously devastated about it, as is everyone else who knows him, because just wasn't the type of guy to be like doing stuff or risky stuff, or he was writing his music, he was doing like DJ mix sets, and I'd even linked to the young lads podcasts and stuff, and been like listening to him on Apple Music, on the podcast things for long enough. And it was only till, a wee while back I put two and two together. I thought, that is, this young lad's I used to work with John at Corton Vale. I can't believe it. Same guy, he's like his laddie. So anyway, that's how we ended up talking about this on the live, because it's only just sunk in the last 2 weeks. But like I say, I have reached out to John and his family. I'm hoping to go to the funeral. Once I get the details. So it's no very good now. But it's like one of those things where, oh man, it's just so. Where do you start with something like this? Anyhow, that was the live. We started off talking about the golf, and we ended about a couple of irons that was happening. So I apologise for going off tangent. But yeah, hoping to obviously sort out a few things in the new year, and we'll see you all soon. Okay, cheers, bye now, bye.